Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you with another offering off of my Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks, this is a series of videos that I do where I go over there and I try out food items and things like that. Usually new or obscure items, or sometimes just new to me or whatever. And I go over there and I talk about them, I eat them, I give you a whole play-by-play of the doing, and I ramble on about things, and that's the nature of the show. Joined as always with Peter Cannon Thunderbolt Poster, terrible old crappy ladder, which went over there and allowed me to go over there and get all my Marvel Legends figures up there. So, thank you, crappy old ladder. You were only super shaky most of the time that I used you. But anyway, so what am I here today to try? What am I here to try out for you today, folks? And by the way, please forgive my lighting. Usually when I do these during the daytime, a lot of times early in the morning, and I have a window right in front of me, so I get some nice natural lighting. It's like about 7 o'clock or so at night, plus it's like winter-ish. So, yeah, I just have the ceiling light. So, sorry. But what am I here to try out for you folks? Well, you're in for a treat. I mean, not really, because none of this is all that good, but sure, why not? Today, folks, we're doing a head-to-head. We're going to find out. Okay. Sorry. We're going to find out, folks, who has the better specialty French fries. Will it be, boom, contestant number 1, the Colonel's secret recipe fries, or boom, Taco Bell's Nacho Fries? Yes, indeed, folks. The circuit recipe fries, I think they came out like 2020. They actually got rid of the potato wedges, which much to my sadness, because I really like potato wedges, but these are still pretty good. I have had, the full disclosure, I've had these both before, so usually I go in blind, but yeah, I've definitely had these. The whole catch with these is that they're fried up using the herbs and spices that they usually use for the chicken that they do, so, you know, you get kind of like the chicken fry thing. Yes. And then, bags. On the other hand, you've got the Nacho Fries, which have actually been an off and on item for Taco Bell for like 2-3 years now. I honestly don't know why they don't just keep these on the goddamn menu, because they're fantastic. These are just great. And I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like a sorry, one of my hamsters is over there. Hello, Mr. Miracle Mouse. Love you, buddy. It's not even one of those things like with the McRib or something where, you know, there's like a big build-up to it or something. They just randomly bring them back. So, but anyway, yeah, I saw an opportunity. I figured, hey, man, we got 2 seasoned fries here from 2 of the big names in fast food. I might as well go ahead and give them a shot. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now, we're going to put these over here. By the way, wearing my Cold Army shirt for the band Cold from the late 90s and early 2000s and such. Not a ton of fanfare for them, but they have their fan base, of which I am one, and I got to see them perform a couple years ago. They did a fantastic job. So, anyway, folks, I usually like to highlight my shirt. So, anyway, folks, but yeah, so I figured I'd go over there, I'd give these a shot. I just went out and grabbed these, so they're still pretty warm. I got the KFC ones first, for reasons of kind of making my way around, because I live in an area, like, surrounded by fast food stuff. So I was able to go to the KFC, then roundabout back, and make my way to Taco Bell. So they should still both be pretty warm. Should be pretty even playing field as far as that's concerned. And, yeah, we're going to just see how this whole thing goes. And I'm going to give you some information that maybe you can use to go over there and figure out which fries are the best for you, but let's give it a shot. Let's start out with the KFC fries. Just in case you don't believe me. KFC fries. we're going to go with one of these first, because I got these first, and, you know, it's already, I mean, it's not exactly hot anymore, so it's a little bit warm, but give it a go. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good French fry. You can definitely taste a little bit of the seasoning on there. It doesn't taste like you're eating, you know, like just a fried chicken fry, but you do definitely get some of the herbs and spices kind of going through there. It's got a nice texture to it. I like it when it's got that kind of grainy texture to it, you know, compared to like McDonald's where it's all very uniform and everything. Yeah, it's like a nice seasoned French fry. And it goes a good amount of flavor throughout. The seasoning, I would, personally, if I were going to make a critique, I would maybe like to get a little bit more of that seasoning flavor. Because I think a little extra hit of that would really kind of go over there and, you know, put it into the upper stratosphere of French friedom. But as it is, as a thing, it's pretty solid. Was it worth going over there and losing my beloved potato wedges? No. But what are you doing? You're a silly hamster. But it is still, it's a good French fry. I would definitely put it above, you know, your standard McDonald's or Burger King, something like that, because it's got a little extra something to it, and I appreciate that. So, let's go on to the nacho fries, though, right? Big old nacho fry. So, and it's about the same temperature, so. Nacho fry. This is a big old one. So Nacho Fry won. Which realistically I expected it was going to. There's just more kick to it, for sure. You know, it's the seasoning that they use for it, and it has kind of a similar texture to the KFC fries. KFC fries are maybe a little bit more gritty, which again, I don't mean that in a bad way. Like I said, they just have a little bit more texture. But the nacho fries got some texture to them too. But the overall seasoning and flavor of the nacho fries is definitely stronger than the seasoning and flavor of the special recipe fries. Is it like a complete blow me out of the park situation, you know, where, you know, it's just leagues above? No, I personally don't think so. I think that the nacho fries definitely went out. It's definitely a clear victor. But I think, you know, it's a Rocky type of situation where, you know, Apollo Creed might have won, but at the end of the day, you know, KFC, they put up a good fight. But here's the thing, folks, because I haven't truly gone over there and given them their full due. Because you see, they are not yet in their final forms. What do I mean? Well, of course, folks, you have nacho fries. You have to use the nacho cheese dip. But, I hear you say, Brandon Wenzel, if you have the nacho cheese for the nacho fries, how then can the humble KFC fries even stand a chance? I don't know why. I've summoned my inner Captain Kirk, but I have. And that's because, folks, along with the special recipe fries, I also have some KFC sauce, which is it's a fairly new sauce, I guess. It's at least, marked as being new. And while not expressly for the fries, we're going to see if it can go over there and kind of even things out. Now, to be fair, the nachos are purpose-built, or the nacho cheese are purpose-built for the Nacho Fries, whereas this is a bit more of an amalgamation that we're going to see how it rolls. But we're going to see if the KFC Fries can go over there and make up any points. Now, in this case, I'm going to start with the Nacho Fries first because, of course, they are the champion right now. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do the thing. Ooh, nacho cheese. It smells cheesy. It smells exactly like every thing of nacho cheese you've ever gotten from every ballpark, every movie theater, every high school lunch when you could buy a big pretzel. It's all that exact smell. It's amazing. It's incredible. I'm fairly certain they just cloned the cheese. What are you doing? Hey, another silly hamster over there. He's being all chubby. You have the big wheel. Use the big wheel. Alright, we're going to do the thing. Ooh, a nice dab of cheese. Let's give it a go. And there's no denying, folks, as good as the Nacho Fries are by themselves, with the cheese sauce, they're leagues better because they really are designed for that purpose, and so they complement each other really well. What are you doing? Give me 1 second. What are you doing, Ham? What are you doing, Ham? Who's being a ham? Who's being a ham? Who's being a ham? Here. Since you're being such a ham. Here. You got a treat. Right by your head. Sorry, folks. Had to distract the ham. But yeah. Nacho Fries, folks, there's no professionalism to this production. There's no production. It's just me, Peter Kane, and Thunderbolt Poster. Terrible old bladder. And some hamsters. And some junk food. But yeah, the cheese plays perfectly off of that. So, of course, it's going to be a thing. But, let's go over there. Let's give KFC Fries a shot of redemption with the KFC sauce. Now, I have had the KFC sauce once before. From what I recall, I remember it tasting a fair amount like the Sauce'em sauce that McDonald's used to have. I believe it was McDonald's that had the Sauce'em sauce. It's very fragrant. Let's actually give it a little bit of a thing. It almost has like a little bit of a French dressing type of thing going on. But almost like cut through with like a honey type of dressing or something like that. It's sweet, it's tangy. It's very good. I will be using it later on to dip my chicken tenders in. But for now, fries! What madness lies within? Give it a good old dab, and then we put it in the mouth. Interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean that exactly what I expected to happen is exactly what happened. And that is, while the sauce is very delicious, it is a very solid dipping sauce. It really does nothing to benefit the potato itself, if I'm honest. It pretty much overrides it. You know, when you do get some of the the French fry flavor afterwards. So it is still there, but it's not built to complement these fries, so it doesn't really do that. So yeah, it's still good, but I wouldn't generally use that as a fry dipping sauce. Personally, I know some folks, you know, they like fry sauce and stuff like that, which I think is ketchup and mayo. I believe it's fry sauce, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and you might be perfectly on point with that. For me personally, I think it just does a little bit too much to overwhelm it. Whereas comparatively something like what are you doing, silly? Comparatively something like, you know, a ketchup or what have you, yeah, I think it plays a little bit better, but maybe that's just, of course, I grew up with ketchup and stuff and everything. So, despite the fact that I lived in Chicago and ketchup is the whole thing. Such a weird thing. Anyway, folks, so yeah, on both accounts, I have to give it to the Nacho Fries. I just think, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's a treat. It's a treat. Eat a treat. Love you. You're chubby. There you go. Okay. Hopefully that'll make things a little bit better. She's super adorable. Like, I want to just go over there and hug her. And she's so cute. But anyway, folks, yeah. On both counts, there's no denying that, for me personally, the Nacho Fries are the winner. They have a better place to start with, and then on top of that, they're really perfectly paired with the nacho cheese, whereas with the special recipe fries, they're still perfectly solid, and I think they stand alone as fries really well. But they don't have quite the same punch that the Nacho Fries do, and then on top of that, although I can go over there and dip them in the KFC sauce, and it tastes good, it doesn't lend itself really to the fries. I'm getting just a lot of sauce, which is good, but, you know, I want there to be a nice blend of flavors. So anyway, folks, that's it for me on this Sunday night that I'm doing this, where I went out and bought a bunch of stuff. I need to do like a Patreon or something, right? Like, to get reimbursed for some of this. I'm just spending a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but, you know. And I eat it all anyway. Shut up, Brandon. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Maybe you've seen my other videos. You know I like to sign off. 5 things first. Number 1, go ahead and have a fantastic rest of your day. Number 2, go ahead and have a stupendous rest of your week. Number 3, have a phenomenal rest of your month. Number 4, you could have a magnificent rest of your year. I went over there and saved that one. And finally, folks, if you could go over there and have yourself a nacho-tastic rest of your life with cheese sauce accompanying, that'd be fantastic with me. And then finally, folks, just the last 2 things. If you could go over there, could try to bring some positivity into the world. It's always appreciated. Not always possible, but if you can't, it's okay. Try not to be an asshole, though, especially if you're out on the road. And poor Brandon, wearing his cold shirt, is going over there and he's trying to buy stuff so that he can go over there and make these videos. Don't be a dick and cut him off. He doesn't appreciate that. He was going 5 over the speed limit already. What do you want from him? Anyway, folks, last thing for me, if you could go over there, do the thing, whatever the thing is for you, especially as we're at the start of the new year, the time I'm doing this, 2021, bitches. If we could go over there, let's all just do those things. Let's kick some ass, take some names, and do the things. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for me. I hope all of you have a just fantastic rest of whenever you're watching this, day, night, what have you. And, yeah, just, again, if you're still in 2021 when you're watching this, I hope you have a absolutely kick-ass 2021. Bye, folks.